Hi Tauruses, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your October 2017 general career and finance and love and relationships energy reading. Now what I'm going to do is start with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please provide me with a clearly defined word of prayer for those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Taurus for the month of October 2017. Thank you. Now I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to refer to the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by P.C. Cast and Colette Baron Reed. And I'm going to ask Spirit to start out with, please, career and finance energies now. For the end into, because this is September 27th, into the next month of October 2017. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Taurus with clearly defined messages regarding their career and finance energies now on into the future. All right, well, we had two cards jump. Let's see what they are. Okay, and they were in reverse. Interesting. So the card representing your current life path here on earth at this time is the Fear card. The moon trying to shine hope on your path and to give you the steps and direction that you need. And that was in reverse. So are you guys still in fear of a new direction? Because there is success crossing that. But that's in reverse. So Spirit wants to provide you with success. And Spirit wants to provide you with excitement instead of fear. So understand that the moon is here to shine hope on your circumstances when it comes to career and finance. Now again, this is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by P.C. Cast and Colette Baron Reed, and I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of this career and financial energy spread. So again, the moon was in reverse, talking about not having the strength, and Spirit saying put on the armor of the Emperor. Be the Emperor of your path. He's the King of all kings. He's the King of the world. He gets organized, logical, disciplined, focused, determined in a direction. So he takes control. Time for you guys to take control. All right, the card crossing that was the Success card in reverse. And this is you reaching out to check out a new path. Here you are with your current circumstances, and here you are contemplating a new direction. One that may involve travel, something at a distance. So look out and at least take the steps to connect with a new direction here. In your thoughts position, you feel as though you've come to the end of a path and you're starting to want to take a risk. When it comes to a connection of three people, this could be any three people that you are work with, live with, friends with, whatever it is, and you working hard to step forward and to communicate. In your foundation, you have the warrior energy. So this warrior is with you guys at this time, and they are within you. When it comes to something you've been working hard towards, know that if you're putting too much energy into a situation and you're not receiving the recognition you deserve, then it is time to contemplate a new path. It is time to become like the Emperor and decide what your goals and your future is going to be and start taking those steps. In the recent past, some of you were meditating, connecting with Spirit, asking that you receive the attention that you deserve. You know, my boss of many, many years has always told me that it's important, even if you're with a secure position, to go and to apply an interview for other positions, because interviews are very therapeutic when it comes to really seeing yourself through the eyes of others, where you're at, how far you've come. It makes you see yourself in a more positive light. In the next few weeks, Spirit's saying at one point you were very obedient to your boundaries and your goals and what you wanted. And somehow you ended up here with the blindfold on. And what that blindfold did is it knocked your balance off. Okay? And balance is happiness. So it's important to remember what your rules, your regulations, your determinations, your goals, the steps you're going to take to become more obedient to your own life path. Now, you don't need to go in towards someone with your sword in the air. It's time to take down those swords, bring your horse for a drink of water, and take a good look at the reflection in the water and see how you can make changes within you, not by dealing with someone outside of us. Okay? Yeah, so some of you also are dealing with an Aries. And you feel like you don't know where to go. That's another message I have. And that's all I feel. Okay, so in the next 4 to 6 weeks, you guys have control over, and I know that's longer than October, but energies vary. Use them as long as you can, because you've got the High Priestess of Air here. She's going to help for you to cut people, situations, circumstances, and etc. out of your life path that do not provide you with peace, joy, contentment, and happiness, because that's what they want for you. You have control over climbing into that leadership position, into a higher level of pay, into maybe even business ownership, into a position where not only do you have enough prosperity to take care of yourself, your family, your bills, etc., but to be able to take care of others around you. So you're thinking, what do I cut out of my path? What do I do about this Aries, or about taking back control of my life? I don't feel successful right now, so how am I going to connect out to a new path? And now that I've come to a point where I need to, or I feel as though I have to take a risk. I have the warrior energies to put energies into a different area instead of the same area or location that I've been putting them in. Maybe some of you are going to take a risk and you're going to go to a university or get training, or even go to a church and start connecting with spirit again. Now, Spirit's actually trying to tell you that you have control, especially in the month of October, to summon in that which it is that abides by your path, your direction, and your goals. They want you to take a moment to understand that you've spent 3 of your 4 swords in battle, and that now is a time to really look at that final sword and think about how you're going to cut away from an old way of being. You're going to take off that blindfold. You're going to find balance again. You're going to use your warrior energies to take a risk, to step in a new path, to set goals for yourself, in communicating with others about a new direction. In your hopes and fears, or fears position, Spirit's saying it's not only important to be honest to others, but it's important to be honest with yourself when it comes to partying too much, when it comes to a connection of 3 people, when it comes to what it is you truly want to celebrate in your life. In your outcome position, you have the wishing well, so you can wish for that which you want. Just be careful what it is that you're wishing for. And that's why Spirit's saying, take a moment to look at things from every perspective before making that wish. Now, the card that represents this entire layout is forbidden. So there's a path you guys want to take, and there is a cement wall there. This is Spirit's way of protecting you. They're trying to not allow you to go in a situation because it's not the right path for you. It's not going to bring you peace, joy, contentment, and happiness. It's going to bring you bad karma. So the High Priestess of Earth is trying to guide you guys when it comes to your career and finances, budgeting, figuring out where you're going to truly stand when it comes to career. Some of you are looking at love. What is love? Some of you need to understand that each of these cups comes from a person who truly loves you. That you are very loved at this time. And that if you take this opportunity to hope, wish, and pray on a star and manifest something that will add great things to your life, you can then find playfulness once again. So Spirit wants to speak to you about letting go of something in your life. They understand that it's been hard, that you feel like you don't know what to do. You're protecting your heart. You don't feel like you can move forward, but the time is coming now where you're going to have to take off that blindfold. You're going to have to stand up and start taking steps in one direction or the other, and that you have control over that. You may get very excited about a business location, a home location, moving somewhere, coming together in a partnership, moving in together. Spirit's asking for you to really look at what it is that you've been doing over and over again that brings you the same results over and over again. And if you want to change, you're going to have to recognize the cycles and then get clear with yourself about those cycles. Maybe some of you are repeating the cycles of someone older who is an air sign or has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Don't repeat someone else's cycles. Change those cycles up. Right now, you may be seeing the fragment of a situation instead of the whole puzzle. You're just seeing a piece. But you're going to be receiving messages that are going to come in quickly that are going to provide you with the answers you've been seeking. And you're going to take an oath to yourself to no longer connect with those who are sneaky and dishonest. Whatever it is you've been in denial of, that's what's been causing you the anxiety. Now it's time to not only become loyal to others, but become loyal to yourself when it comes to offering love, offering opportunities. Maybe you're going to make sure that others are loyal, that before you let them over the river and into your heart, that you check to make sure their loyalty is where it truly stands before you let them into your path. You may feel as though someone had put a wall up, but understand that everyone is going through things in their own path. As you can see on the other side of this wall, this person is experiencing their spiritual situations. It's up to you to decide. Have you learned from this path? What have you learned? Because you finally come full circle. And some of you are realizing what it is you needed to learn about yourself, so that now you can confidently step into a new world. And it may be scary stepping into this new world. And that's why the High Priestess of Fire is here to help you to take the steps into this fresh area, because it's being lit up by the moon. And the moon represents hope. So if you didn't have hope, you'd have darkness. The High Priestess of Fire is there with you, holding your hand as you turn fear into excitement, as you start setting goals to learn something, to educate yourself. This education is what's going to get you in connection with the right person. Spirit's telling you, you are never trapped. The door on the back is always open. But that there definitely is a wheel of karma. What comes around goes around. And we pay it back tenfold. And actually lately I've noticed that people's karmas are, they're moving really fast. So they're coming and hitting them right away. Therefore, they're feeling hopeless, helpless, lost, scared, stuck. And really, if we start setting goals for ourselves and taking control of our path and deciding that we're only going to want a certain dollar amount or a certain position or a certain title, and we're not going to take anything less, know that if you can open your heart to spirit, and you can even test yourself to have spirit prove that they're there for you. Be honest with yourself that love is all around you and that spirit's there to help you, and they will help to guide you to a place of great serenity and balance. Listen not to what others are saying, but to what it is they're actually doing. Listen to the actions of others. In a 3-card summary of this career and financial energy spread, Spirit's saying, yes, it may be hard to leave something behind, but there is something new ahead of you. And they're going to help you with this major arcana judgment to make the right choices. That if you connect out to others, you will be receiving others connecting back to you. And normally this, on a lot of cards, is just one ship coming in, and there could be 2 or 3 different opportunities. But one of these is going to offer you more career and finances or more money than you'd experienced before, which is going to put you in a great position financially. Then you can sit in a position where you have authority over your kingdom. Who are you going to allow in, and who are you going to keep out? Create boundaries for yourself to keep negativity, negative people, negative emotions out of your life path, and to only allow those in who have the same goals as you do. This is going to involve putting an end to a connection or a business connection. But it is a spiritual transformation that's meant to happen. So some of you may be trying to even wonder if you should or should not go back or give it another chance. But the Hierophant is here to confirm, and this is you, that you've learned from this lesson and that now it's time to move forward. In the next few weeks, Spirit's saying they want to offer you from the heavens a brand new overflowing cup of abundance and prosperity, maybe even of an eternal love. But they're saying that there's something dark energies blocking this opportunity, meaning that some of you are addicted to a person, place, or thing. And it's time to break the chains because it's not healthy for you. Allow the Temperance Angel to come in and to wrap her dark red wings around you as you think about different directions. And remain patient until you receive the clarity, until you understand that each of those difficult swords taught you about yourself and made you stronger. Then take down the memories of the swords off the wall and let the sun shine in. Open those curtains. If people are closed off, I feel like this is you. Don't feel closed off from others. You will lose what is real love, and that's a connection to people who are part of your family. Spirit's asking that you try and focus on balance in your life. As you give, you so shall receive. So make sure you're receiving as much as you give and that your life is balanced. You can find yourself in the next few weeks very financially independent. Continue to set goals, and when it comes to love, you make sure you take your time stepping into a situation with someone, because there is a test here of someone who won't accept your love or your offer when it comes to accepting a position. That could be another thing. It may take 3 or 4 different places before you decide the right one being handed to you by Spirit. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's asking that you use the Hermit energies to go within and to review your life path. What have you learned about yourself? How are you going to apply that experience and knowledge moving forward as Spirit brings in this new opportunity from heaven? Let others walk away. Don't carry these heavy swords with you. They're dark, negative energies. When someone tries to open their heart to you, remember, it starts out small and it may never grow. It's brand new. So don't get yourself stuck in something that never fully developed. Jump in your train, plane, or automobile, and even though you're not sure of exactly where it is that you're going, start taking the steps to get there, because eventually you'll be taking a risk in a direction that excites you. Keep your heart open to a new path in creativity, finances, and or prosperity. You have the energies of the Strength card to let go of the sadness of the past and to get to the truth of a situation without fighting it, allowing for the High Priestess to shine the light on the path ahead of you. Listen to messages right now all around you for guidance. And you'll know as you're asking Spirit to bring them to you, which ones were the ones you need to follow with and through on. If some of you are dealing with heartache, you do have the possibility of getting to the truth within yourself and creating a very happy home life. Yeah, some of you are just really up in your head about stuff, and you need to lay that down. You need to start going forward. You have a new path in front of you, okay? So you have the ability to decipher who you're going to let in that path. Now I'm starting out with the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue when it comes to your love and romance energies. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Taurus with clearly defined love and romance energies, messages about their energies for the next month of October. So Spirit's saying at this time, don't stop. See, she's continuing, or he's continuing to move to take those steps. And Spirit is also crossing that with no. So let's clarify what they're trying to say. Again, this is the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the Celtic spread before us. Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising. Love and Romance Energies, October 2017. Thank you. Okay, so they're asking you to don't stop when it comes to keeping your heart open to others. Now, Spirit is asking for you guys, some of you, not all of you,
it's an exciting
to not rely on someone else when it comes to your finances. Right now, it's an important time to put yourself first, to take care of yourself, but to don't stop leaving your heart open to love in the month of October. In your thoughts position, Spirit's saying yes. Keep going, remain independent, even if you're feeling down, sad, poor, or broke. They're saying yes with an exclamation mark, like, heck yes, you can do this. In your foundation, for some of you, not all of you, you have the Improving Health card in your foundation, and that's being presented with you keeping your heart open. Not getting too deep with anyone for any reason at any time until you have completely observed and prayed to Spirit and used your intuition. As you start to understand that you're in control of protecting your heart and of observing and of listening to your intuition for a period of time before making any decisions, that's what Spirit wants you to continue to keep doing. But they want you to remain independent for now. In the recent past, they said in the next few weeks, which is probably coming to about now or in the near future, you got to make this decision. Are you going to work and be a prosperous person, or are you going to say no and try and focus too much on a connection or situation that's causing you pain? In the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have It's Up to You. So it is up to you guys to spread your wings and fly, especially when it comes to career and finances. Oh, nope. When it also could come to, and I just remembered, I got reminded, it's a love reading. I mean, it could be this. I feel a lot with Pentacles because they're here. But I also want to say there could be another Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, who you've been contemplating bringing into your path. And Spirit's saying it's up to you to open those wings, to spread those wings and fly. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, though, they would really like for you to wait. So it's like something is going to be shown, maybe just so you can heal from a previous situation. Wait until you understand that those swords are a figment of your imagination. They do represent real pain and anguish you had to go through, but they are what made you a stronger person. So it's time to get up and let those fall away, to work through and heal, and to know that within the next few months, Spirit's telling you, you will get to the truth of a situation. You will be able to conquer and claim victory over a path you have been on. It may be a little nerve-wracking to move forward into this path because you don't know what's in front of you, but know that Spirit's offering you this brand new path to cut away from everything in the past as a blessing, a gift from the universe. So feel the pain right now. Then heal from that pain and understand what that pain taught you about yourself. And then it's up to you to decide, am I going to move forward with a career? Am I going to move forward with connecting with this person? And in the next few months, if you're connecting with someone, give it a few months of healing, of taking your time when it comes to this new job or new person who could be an earth sign or have that in their chart. In your hopes and fears. A year from now, maybe some of you are fearing that a year from now you're still going to be mourning things of the past, and Spirit in your outcome position is telling you that your situation will improve as soon as you apply the Empress energies. This is awesome. So in the next 3 months, you have the ability to manifest by meditating to Spirit about a brand new path that you are being presented with from heaven. To think about how you're going to create this path and to communicate through your thoughts, through the stars at your crown, so that Spirit with this major arcana Empress can help you to give birth to a new path where your situation is going to improve so much that you're going to look back at the past and wonder how you got so locked up in something. So the card representing the entire reading is about forgiveness. This is a very important card for this reading. You see, if we don't forgive, we end up carrying a dark, heavy energy with us. It's bad karma, and it blocks all of our blessings ahead of us in our path. It provides happiness. It prevents happiness. It prevents love. It prevents money. So as soon as we forgive and understand that everybody's struggling in their own path to figure out their own demons, to climb their own spiritual battle, then you can understand that we don't intentionally hurt each other. We just are confused humans. See, forgiveness can work miracles. When you release the past, a weight is lifted from your shoulders and a sense of freedom washes over you. Ask your angels to help you let go of the sadness or pain caused by others so that you can be free. This card also refers to a need for any self-forgiveness. It's time to let go of any guilt you are holding on to regarding the past mistakes you may have made. Give yourself credit for having tried your best, even if the results weren't what you would have liked. Focus on the changes you've made since then that have made you a better person. And look what's coming when you forgive. A beautiful home life, friends and family, pets, kids, beautiful surroundings, and plenty of prosperity. Use the energies of the Queen of Cups to open up your heart, to kick back in your chair, and to understand that love is all around us. It's the people we connect with, the people we're related to, the people, our neighbors, our friends, the people we meet out in a town. Listen to your intuition as you observe yourself recovering. And maybe for some of you, it'd be a good time to journal or to write a book. And then Spirit's saying, look for a sign. Remember, you were looking for a new direction? Spirit wants to offer that direction to you as a gift for the struggles. They're asking that you remain positive in understanding that you are now in control of your kingdom. You are now applying the energies of the Queen of Swords, who says, these are my boundaries. Do you respect them? These are my goals. Do you have the same goals as I do? If not, I'm going to kindly use my sword to cut you out of my path and to move on to the next, because I'm only going to allow positive things and people in my life. And Spirit says, when you put that hard work into that, they are guaranteeing you big happy changes. Some of you are waiting for an opportunity when it comes to love, and Spirit's saying that that love is not going to be accepted by that person. If that is a specific question you've been asking, there you go. This is all about you manifesting a new path and coming to the understanding that you can mold your path in any direction you so choose, that you have the ability to spread those wings and fly and to remain positive. And not only that, that you have the Queen of Swords energies to recover and to decide where your boundaries and goals are going to be as you move forward, and that you express those with others right off the bat when you meet them, to make sure that they understand where you're going and what your goals are, and that you understand theirs, so that if they don't have the same goals as you, then you've gotten to the truth before you've gotten too deep in any situation, and that now you can move on to the next. Because one of these paths, as Spirit sees you growing spiritually in your educational path on earth, will lead you to Spirit bringing in a great blessing or a life partner. The word of prayer that we pulled for you guys earlier is about action. And I almost said that. I should have said that. Today, I take action related to the priorities that I have previously put off. So let's close by reading from the book. Mother Mary sends you this gentle reminder that sometimes you must take human action in order for your prayers to be answered. Such is the case with your current situation, where you may have disregarded or procrastinated working on a priority. Mother Mary is compassionate and understands that you've got multiple responsibilities demanding your time and attention. Even so, this is a case where things will stay at a standstill until you take the steps in your desired direction. To clarify which action steps to take, sit quietly and interview your heart with these questions. What is most important to me? How much time do I devote to these priorities every day? What can I do right now to support these priorities? Notice the thoughts and feelings that arise, because these are part of the answers to your prayers. Then ask Mother Mary and the angels to boost your motivation and confidence to take these actions. Lots and lots of messages here for you guys. You're going through a major spiritual transformation. You're learning a lot about yourself, and you're going to be able to recover because Spirit is there to help you, and they're excited to guide you in a new direction where there is many blessings that are karmic and are soulmate meant to be. But you got to recover, and you got to take back control of your path. Now remember, I'm pulling in many energies during this video. If you want a personal reading, because this is an example, you can write me at this email address, and the information is below. People who get personal or who receive personal readings tell me that as they listen to their personal reading over time, they start to pull different messages each time because they come back to the video in different mindsets. That by the time they reach the end of the energies, which is about end of October or so, that they start to understand things then that they didn't understand in the beginning. So it's a very wonderful spiritual tool. And I would suggest that anybody give it at least one try, because these angels that I'm seeing come into themselves, that connect to me and tell me their story, that grow spiritually and find their happiness, is the reason I do what I do. Thank you again for stopping by. I hope to see you again in the near future. Take care, and God bless.